Hello everyone, welcome to my Sister Wives' new official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives Kody Brown has been compared to Satan and Darth Vader, but maybe his exes aren't so innocent. Mary, Janelle, and Christine failed him. Kody Brown is a Sister Wives star who often acts like a loser, but maybe his exes Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown are just as bad. Off-screen, these women are officially his past spouses, and Christine's already remarried to David Woolley. Right now, the patriarch's ex-wives are striking out at him online. On Instagram, Christine made fun of him by wearing a "I tried polygamy" t-shirt. In season 18, she was openly critical of Kody, whom she obviously thinks is a total failure as a husband and father. Janelle unloaded on him while the cameras rolled, and Mary seemed tired whenever she was around the cranky polygamist. Sister Wives Season 18 was interesting because it allowed the women in Kody's lives to really have a say. Pandemic-related issues put a big strain on the Brown family dynamic. It was especially hard on Kody and Janelle's relationship, which wasn't rock solid before COVID-19 started spreading. While it was good that the women were able to really vent, as repressing feelings can be unhealthy, the overall vibes were bad. Everything felt negative, even Kody's formerly holy marriage with his Queen Robin. While Kody's often perceived as the main problem in his plural marriage, his ex-wives aren't angels. They have also sinned. Mary Brown didn't pay attention to Kody Brown's signals. Mary Brown kept trying when Kody Brown obviously wasn't into it. Mary wasn't always a monster, but she was deliberately ignorant. For years, she seemed to miss Kody's very clear secret messages. In a million ways, he telegraphed the fact that he didn't love Mary at all. Kody didn't even offer her the more neutral kind of friendship that he enjoyed with Janelle. Mary should have known long ago that there was absolutely no bond between her and Kody. For her own reasons, or just because she misled herself, she kept trying to make things work. She beat a dead horse until it was frankly ridiculous, and it was such a relief when she finally bailed out on her spiritual union. It's interesting that strong Christians like Mary and the rest of the Brown family chose for divorce. While divorce isn't outlawed in plural marriage settings, it's frowned upon. Also, it isn't something that the Bible advises. People in polygamous situations often say that they do it for religion, but maybe they have other reasons too. Maybe the man wants power over women. Maybe the women want to be led. Everyone's different, and Mary did seem like a person who wanted to be led. Her effect was always very meek. Meek doesn't always mean weak, but Mary should have fought her corner more. So many times, Kody hurt her and she just took it. Also, Robin was quite passive-aggressive with her fellow sister wife, although she made a show of being the woman's friend. As Mary was too shy to really unload on her husband and his favorite wife, all the feelings that she kept inside seemed to drag her down. It's better to have a fight and clear the air than trudge on like a weary soldier in what's meant to be a romantic relationship. Kody's mental union with Mary felt like 100 years' war, and she should take responsibility for that. She seemed to pretend she didn't understand what he was trying to get across. Of course, Mary understood. In war, there's something called strategic patience. It's waiting it out in a measured way in order to achieve a goal down the line. Mary was very patient, but maybe her goal wasn't getting closer to Kody. Maybe it was staying on the Sister Wives cash train for as long as she could. Janelle Brown wouldn't follow Kody Brown's COVID-19 rules. Janelle Brown should have known better. Janelle knew that being ultra-cautious during the COVID-19 pandemic was important to Kody, but she flouted his rules anyway. Sure, she had her reasons, but she must have known that her choice to be more lax than him would have consequences. Unfortunately, Kody sealed himself off from her during the pandemic because she and their kids chose to follow CDC guidelines. Those suggestions weren't good enough for Kody. In Janelle's favor, his rules were pretty tough to follow. She said, as per People. Yeah, I mean, some of these are great, but clean mail with alcohol wipes? I'm looking at these rules and I'm stunned. His rules limited what the kids could do. Kody told the children to stay 10 feet away from their friends. This didn't go over too well. Now that the pandemic problem has eased, people can live much as they did before it started. However, the tensions in the Brown family didn't evaporate when life got better. In fact, they increased. If Janelle had obeyed Kody, who wanted his women to conform to patriarchy again, maybe they could have patched things up when his rules weren't as restrictive. Kody is a Capricorn, and they are very rigid when it comes to rules. Earthy Taurus Janelle is actually a great horoscope match for Kody, but she's as stubborn as any other Taurus. When it came to the pandemic, she said that Kody made her choose between her kids and him. However, if Janelle and her kids had followed his rules, there would be no problem. No choosing would have been needed. Janelle got stubborn. Kody crossed a line, and she just dug in, finding a position on the whole pandemic problem and never deviating from it. While Janelle's smart and realistic, Kody wants Stepford wives. Janelle didn't find his ways sensible, and that triggered her. She wouldn't do what he wanted, and that was that. Janelle, while in a plural marriage where a man is supposed to rule the home, wouldn't play ball. This set the stage for what Kody sees as yet another betrayal from the Brown women. Only Robyn lives up to his high standards. When Janelle rebelled as a wife, it was really over. It was just a matter of time. Christine Brown wanted passion from Kody Brown. Kody Brown loves only Robyn Brown. Christine's a fiery Aries, and Aries women want red-hot desire. They want the real thing, not sham loves. For most of them, cheating is a deal-breaker. In fact, cheating will put them into a wild rage. With Kody, she was very jealous, but she would never have crossed him. She just wanted true love. Obviously, a woman with this temperament is an extremely poor choice for polygamy. Long ago, Christine should have figured out that she wasn't cut out for this kooky lifestyle. Sharing her man with Robyn was total torture for her, a hell on earth. When Robyn joined the family, Christine's hopes and dreams were destroyed. While Christine knew that she was in a multiple marriage, the emotional realities of being usurped by a new and younger wife just stung. For that, she wasn't really prepared. Even Kody probably didn't know how much his life and dynamic with the other wives would change once he fell in love with Robyn. For Kody, meeting Robyn was a magic moment. When faced with this kind of true love, he was helpless. Kody would do anything for Robyn, even if it poisoned his ties with his other wives. And it did. Christine was on the receiving end of this type of intense abandon. Janelle, and Mary too. Mooning over Robyn like a child. Kody was not emotionally present for Christine. That kind of love is beautiful. It just has no place in a mixed marriage. In that setting, it's a destroyer, burning through a family like a wildfire. On the flip side, Christine was supposed to repress her emotions in some idea of godly suffering that puts women in polygamous situations behind the eight ball. She didn't suffer in quiet. Christine wasn't diplomatic or fair. She would freely show jealousy in a family where she had to continue interacting with the other women, including Robyn. Christine couldn't handle her jealousy, and she did know that she was a part of a setting where other wives were in the mix. That's her problem, and Kody probably blames her for her lack of self-control. However, none of this matters now, as Christine found her real thing. She no longer has to worry about what Kody thinks or who he loves. That is a blessing. Of course, Kody Brown deserves blame too. Kody's favoritism ruined his plural marriage. Kody's flaws brought him down. Everyone has their flaws and blind spots. With Kody, Robyn was the reason why he often sank so low. He really, really loves Robyn, and even though he's been getting on her nerves in season 18, she seems to love him too. After the season started shooting, she shared off-screen that she wanted monogamy with him. That was a sort of unmasking for Robyn, who'd acted as plural marriage's poster girl for years. Since Kody broke family rules for Robyn, he kissed her before matrimony and helped her to pick out a wedding dress, which he never did for other wives. He caused most of the family's problems. The trouble is that he didn't just emotionally neglect 3 non-Robin wives. He also seemed to favor his kids with Robin. He got too close to Robin. Kody pushed away everyone else. Sometimes he seemed like a terrible human being, a really cranky, rude, and critical guy. He never seemed to see his part in anything, as though a serious case of narcissism made him seem perfect to himself. Kody appeared to look down on wives who weren't Robin, going on fault-finding trips that showcased his defects of character. These women birthed his kids. They did his business for years. They became the enemy because that's what he wanted. While his women had flaws, so did he. It's almost like he was trying to dehumanize his other wives, as though some part of him knew that finally the family would implode. By going after these women and making them feel bad about themselves, he could make a cleaner break afterward. The bad blood would be so terrible that there was no going back. While Kody might not have consciously been aware of what he was doing, it's clear that, because he didn't love the others, he started emotionally wounding them. He caused trouble so it would be easier to forget them when it was just him and Robin. Sister Wives Season 18 shows the emotional risks of polygamy. Plural marriage isn't just some odd choice that harkens back to another century. It's a situation that can leave people terrified. In Season 18, all the wives seemed stressed. Even the typically stable Janelle was very high-strung. Janelle needs to be pushed to a pretty extreme degree before she really loses it. Since she's a Taurus, which is symbolized by the bull, picture a matador waving a red scarf in front of that animal. What happens next? That animal goes wild. This poly marriage had to die, but the death throes seemed endless. Even now, perhaps for attention, or maybe for more serious reasons, the Browns can't stop talking about what's happened. It's over, but they repeat it on screen and online. When Kody, Robin, Mary, Janelle, and Christine stop talking about what they've experienced, they'll really have evolved. Until then, they'll always be pulled back into the past. Oddly, it seems like Kody's the one who's hurting the most. However, he's probably playing his little fiddle. While Kody may exaggerate his emotions or fake them totally, maybe the exes do the same sometimes. For ages, they knew which way the wind was blowing. There's really no way that they dodged the hard facts. Kody loved Robin. He ignored them and then lied about that. The truth was clear to everyone. So, while Sister Wives Season 18 has its overt devil, there are really no angels here. It's just a sad tale of ruin. Everyone acted badly at times. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.